Good morning. My name is Audri Geary. I'm going to take you through a short practice. This is a practice you can incorporate any time of your day. I went on a run this morning. It's a practice that I really enjoy just to undo what's been done after my run. If you've been sitting at your desk for a while, this is a short amount of time. You can get up away from that computer and just get to move and link that movement with your breath. I am sitting on 2 blankets. You can use towels or a pillow. I've got a couple blocks. You can use something in your pantry. You can get creative, find something in your house that just can bring the floor up to you. And I also have a yoga strap. You can use a belt or even a towel works. So now sitting up nice and tall, getting those hips up and off the floor, no matter how flexible you are, and just lengthening up. We're going to take a deep breath in. And now releasing a nice slow exhale out. And again, filling the lungs. So think of 3-dimensional inhale, front, back, side, ribs. Let the breath move down. And as you exhale, let the breath move back up. And we take another deep breath in. And a slow exhale out. And we inhale together. And we exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. We exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. We exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. We exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. We exhale for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. We exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. And releasing a nice slow exhale. If you've closed your eyes, blink the eyes open. Let's come to all fours. Hands and knees. If you have sensitive knees, you can put a blanket under those knees just to pat them. Spreading those fingers. Inhale, pull the chest through for moving cat-cow. Exhale, we dome the spine and round. Slowly sending those hips all the way back to the heels. And with the inhale, we rise on up. Pull the chest through. And then we exhale, doming the spine, rounding hips all the way back. 3 more times on your own breath. And now after this third, I want you to stay in extended child's pose. And you can lift up to the fingertips. And we're going to walk our hands off to the left and just stretch out that outer right side of the shoulder and waist. Sometimes these can be tighter spots for when you come into your down dog. And then come back through center. And we're gonna walk our hands over to the right. Use that breath to increase the stretch. So deep breath in. And a slow breath out. And we'll come back through center. And inhale, come on up. Have the hands about shoulder width. I like mine a little bit wider. And we're gonna tuck our toes and send our hips up and back. And I'm gonna take my feet about as wide as my yoga mat. I'm gonna bend my legs to move my hips evenly back. Let the back of the neck go. And now pressing the thighs evenly back, I'm just gonna let my heels be heavy. I'm not gonna force them down. And we're gonna shift into plank. So I want you to keep those quads, the upper thigh pressing up, belly lifts, chest is nice and broad, and I'm gonna look right beyond my mat versus dropping my head. And now lift the hips up and back for down dog. Again, maybe a tiny bend in the knees if you're tighter in the hamstrings. And then inhale, shift back into your plank. And look right beyond your mat. Keep that belly nice and strong. Keep those legs strong. Fire up those glutes. And with your exhale, lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. And last one, inhale, shift forward to your plank. You can lower your knees to modify. And we're gonna lower all the way down to our belly. And inhale, keeping the feet wide, roll the shoulders back and lift the chest. I'm pulling that mat gently under me, and exhale, lower the right cheek down. And inhale, come back into low cobra. And exhale, lower the left cheek. And inhale, cobra, lift the right leg. And exhale, lower the right leg, lower the right cheek. And inhale, cobra. And exhale, we lower. Palms are nice and flat. Inhale, cobra. Back of neck is nice and long. There's no wrinkles. Exhale, lower the right cheek. Inhale, cobra. Left leg lifts. Exhale, lower the left leg, lower the forehead straight down. I'm going to press my pubic bone into the mat and inhale, come into cobra. And exhale, lower. Inhale, come on up, legs lift, chest lift, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, back down. And this next one we're going to hold. So come into cobra. And now alternate the lift in the legs, right leg a little higher, and then the left. And then the right, and then the left. And I'm going to lower both feet down, press to hands and knees, round in the spine, hips all the way back to the heels. And come on up to all fours. Let's tuck our toes and take it back to down dog. A brief shift into plank, making sure those down dogs are spacious enough. And now lift the hips up and back. Now high onto the balls of the feet, bend the legs, and walk your feet to your hands. And halfway lift with the inhale. Now move into extension so that spine is nice and long. Lift that low belly as we fold with our exhale. And rise up. We reach up. We're going to look up and grab that left wrist. Lean off to the right. And then back through center. Grab the right wrist. Lean off to the left. And now back through center, bring your hands right by your side. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, fold. So I'm going to use my quads, my upper leg, and I'm going to have a tiny bend in my knee. And then I'm going to come up halfway. I'm going to pull the chest forward and look a little forward. And we can fold. You can use your blocks under your hands at this point. Low lunge. And lower the right knee down, sweeping the arms out and up. Let's grab our right wrist and lean off to the left. And then coming back through center, lowering the hands down, stepping back, plank pose. Remember, modify by lowering your knees. And this is just a tricep push-up, so belly in, squeezing the elbows just gently towards the ribs, and then separating those legs, pull the mat under you for low cobra. Press to all fours, hands and knees, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back for down dog. Let's extend the right leg back, let the left heel be heavy, and little ankle rolls in one direction, and then the other. And we're going to step that right foot forward. Now you can have your hands on blocks. Remember, you can assist the foot in coming forward. And now with the knee right over the heel, look forward, push down into that heel, and come on up to a high lunge. You can bend the back leg if you need. If you're a little bit more mobile, you need a deeper stretch, press the left quad up. Chest up, gaze up so we're not sinking down, we're feeling a lift. And then lower the hands around the foot, again to your blocks or to your yoga mat. Lift those quadriceps so those upper legs, engage them and straighten the legs without locking out your knee. Let the back of the head go. Give me a deep breath in here. And a nice slow exhale out. And we're going to bend the front leg. You're going to track the knee with the center of the foot to step forward, halfway lift, inhale. And then we fold, exhale. And we're going to rise up, reach up, we look up, and lower your hands right by your side. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward, all the way down below the navel. I draw in, halfway lift, inhale. And we're going to fold and step the left foot back, lowering the left knee down, sweep the arms out and up, chest up, gaze up, grab that left wrist, lean off to the right. And back through center we go, and lowering the hands down, back into our plank pose. This is a good opportunity to work those legs, pressing those legs up, glutes engage, and halfway down for chaturanga. Inhale, thighs stay off the mat, shoulders over wrist for upward facing dog, chest open. And now we lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Sweep the left leg back, level with the floor, and step the left foot forward. Again, assist the foot if you need, rise up, reach up. You need to bend that back leg, do so, otherwise press the right thigh up. Deep full inhale here. And we're gonna lower the hands down, nice slow exhale. Planting the hands, straightening through both legs. Bend the front leg, look forward, nice and slowly step forward, halfway lift, inhale, open up that chest, fold forward, exhale, and now we rise up, we reach up, we look up, and we bring our hands right by our side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Fold forward. Hands to shins, ankles, blocks, or floor. Halfway lift. Step back, plank pose. Give me a deep breath into this plank. And halfway down we go. Exhale. Upward facing dog or low cobra if you prefer. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So again, take the feet as wide as you need. As wide as the mat if you're a little bit tighter. And I would say I don't bring my feet in any closer together than about hip width. The back of the neck go. Really firm and engage those triceps. And high onto the toes, we bend the legs and just walk your feet to your hands. And halfway lift, inhale. And we fold, exhale. And we rise up, we reach up, we look up. And hands right by your side. Chair pose. Sit back, reach up, keep the knees aligned with the center of the ankle. I don't squeeze my legs together. I keep my feet about hip width apart. And now fold forward, exhale. And halfway lift, inhale, open up that chest. And this time, if you want to float back, step back. If you're floating back, I would encourage bending the arms. Low cobra or up dog. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, step the right foot forward. You can stay in a high lunge or you can pivot that back foot down to a 45-degree angle. My feet are about hip width still. And we rise up. So the chest will open to the front of the mat, maybe. The pelvis will stay in rotation. So don't try to crank your hips up to face forward. Chest up, gaze up. Prana mudra. So you can think of a lat pull down, just letting those shoulder blades slide on the back ribs. And then inhale, arms up. So nice fluid movement. Exhale, prana mudra. Inhale, arms up. One more time, exhale. And inhale, reach the arms up. Lowering the hands down. Look forward, chest forward. Just step back and lower. Up dog or low cobra. And lift the hips up and back, down dog. Deep breath in. Step the left foot forward with your exhale. Inhale, organize those feet to come up into warrior one. Prana mudra. Arms up. Exhale, prana mudra. Inhale. And we exhale. And send the arms up. And lower the hands down. We step back and we lower. Up dog with your inhale. Down dog with your exhale. Take those feet where you need them. Hip width or wider. And just holding your down dog, inviting that breath practice. Coming high onto the toes, bending the legs, and stepping to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. And we fold, exhale. Chair pose, sit back, we reach up. And rise up to stand, hands to heart center. All right, you can grab your strap or your towel, whatever you're using. If you don't have a prop, you can clasp the hands at the low back. You could hook your thumbs. Tiny bend in the legs, quads are active. Take the shoulder heads back and open up that chest. And now we're gonna lift below the navel and we're gonna let ourselves move into a fold. So there should be no force here. I just really like to listen to where my body is allowing me to go. And then you just take a few rounds of breath. Just enjoy the shape you just put your body into. And then release the hands down. And take a big bend in the legs. If you have any disc injuries, come up with a flat back. Otherwise, we're going to slowly round and articulate all the way up to stand. And once you come up to stand, send those arms out and up. Grab your right wrist and lean off to the left. So really move those hips off to the right. Everything is really drawing up. I'm always kind of resisting gravity. And come back to center. Grab your left wrist, lean off to the right. And now back through center. And we'll lower our hands right by our side. So I'm going to come down. I'm going to use my block. You can use a pillow if you don't have a block. And we're going to lie down onto our back. I'm going to lift my hips up. So flattest level, next level, lift the hips up. Place your low back, your sacrum on the block. Make sure your neck is happy. You can even roll up a towel and put it behind the neck. And then straighten out that left leg and bring the right knee into the chest. So with the pelvis elevated, just feel a nice stretch. Some feel on the left side, some feel on the right side. And little ankle rolls one direction, and then the other. And then we're going to switch legs. And just ease into what you've put your body into. Little ankle rolls. And then you can keep your block on this level. You can come to your tippy toes. This is all dependent on your back and how your neck is feeling. You come to the highest level. So I'm just going to lower my heels down. I'm going to rest my sacrum on this block. And I'm going to roll my shoulders under me to where I'm on the backs of my arms. My upper back is lifted. Now I have long arms, so I can clasp hands. You could just press your palms into the mat or even use your strap or towel. Lift the chin just away from the chest and now use your breath to deepen this stretch. All right, you guys, come back up onto those tippy toes. We'll lift the hips and remove that block. Lower your heels back down. You're gonna unroll those shoulders and clasp the hands above your chest. Now send those knuckles up and feel those shoulder blades separate. And we're just gonna articulate that spine down, just like you're lowering a strand of beads down onto a table. And then once that tailbone feels like it comes down, sacrum is placed on to the floor. You're going to take your right ankle and put it up onto the left thigh. So just a simple figure 4 stretch. Clasping the hands behind the thigh in front of the shin. If you're like, wow, I'm tight and this is not working for me, no problem. Just lower the foot, hand to the inner leg. You can be here, or you can even bring that leg in. Some feel a nice stretch there. So I'm going to choose here today because I'm countering my run with my yoga practice. and then lowering my foot down. So my legs are going to stay in this shape, and I'm going to drop them off to the left. Your feet might not come to the mat or to the floor, totally fine. I'm going to reach my right arm out. Now when I breathe, I'm going to think of breathing down towards my waistline, just to increase that stretch without having to pull on my body. So deep breath in. A slow breath out. So 2 more rounds just like that. And then you're going to bring your legs back up and we'll switch sides. So whichever you choose. And just enjoy that full breath practice, that full deep breath in and that slow breath out. It's really the only time in my day where I find myself really exaggerating my breathing. I do try to bring that into my life, but I mean, we're living a busy life. Lower your foot down, and now you're going to drop those legs off to the side. And then come back, hug your knees in. So this posture is a happy baby pose. You can grab the backs of the legs. You can clasp your ankles. Some of you can grab the sides of your feet and just let your shoulders be heavy. And then we're going to hug our knees back into our chest. And you're going to extend your legs out onto your mat. If you're cold, you can put on one of your blankets or something warm, a sweatshirt, something to keep you nice and cozy. And now we're going to settle into our final posture. And now closing your eyes and just letting your breath come back to normal breathing. And you can stay here as long as you'd like. And when you're ready to come out, I want you to have a great day. Namaste.